Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar. In this video, we're going to be talking briefly about two Lego sets that we recently acquired. One was the Lego Ideas bookshelf. What is this thing called? Books Are My Passion. And it was made by this Lego Ideas set by Anna, or Anna. And she likes books and building a Lego. So I hadn't planned on building this set. And then my wife was on TikTok and she's like, have you seen this? This is so cute. And I'm like, yes, I've seen it. It's in my basement. and so she liked it. She shared it with my daughter. My daughter's into reading as well. And I used to have, believe it or not, a lot of bookshelves with books on them. Now the books are packed away in comic book boxes. And I'm not talking about comic books either, like actual books. Because I have so much Lego and other things, I don't have the room to display it. But because they liked it, both my wife and my daughter, I said, all right, I'm going to build it. And it's really neat seeing the studs not on top build to get the bookshelf. The question I have for Anna, and I'm assuming this is her sitting in the chair, is what books were you trying to represent? I have a strong suspicion. I've not watched any interviews or seen any other writing other than what's in this instruction manual. But I think that she probably chose colors that would represent some books, maybe her favorites. That's what I think. That's what I would have done if I was the designer. I would have tried to pick covers of books that I liked. Or it could just be random, but it's pretty nice. Oh, and the interesting thing is you get extra pieces. I can make an extra little fountain pen. I guess that's what that is, a little pen, and another extra little cup and saucer with the extra parts. But very good because anytime my wife likes a Lego set, I'm always interested in it. And it always amazes me the things that interest her. And so, yeah, I wasn't even planning on building this, so then it got built. So that was pretty cool. And so one of the other things is I just got in the mail or by FedEx, this giant box. And it was something I've been wanting to get for a long time. And it's something I thought I would end up getting from Facebook Marketplace because it's so big and the shipping would be extremely expensive. But thanks to Goodwill, I got it for $7, $6.99 plus shipping, which I think the shipping was only like $15. So yeah, I got the fire truck. They call it's set 2583 is the ride-on fire truck. I don't know if that's official ride-on. I know Lego has had problem with some vehicles in the past that they had to recall because they weren't safe for children to get on. So this one never was recalled, so I'm assuming it was okay for a small child to sit on them. But I had to get I mean, I always wanted to get it, but now that I have a son-in-law that is a fireman and my grandson Milo really loves fire trucks and he's proud of his dad. So I had to get the Duplo fire truck just for the fire truck. And there is no inventory on Bricklink or BrickTsar or anywhere of the set. And I wanted to know what the inventory is, and apparently it didn't come with a lot of pieces. Judging by the picture that was in, I guess it's from a magazine or from a catalog or something, I'm assuming these are all the pieces that are in it. There's a couple extra 2x4 yellow bricks. The only thing I can't tell from the images is some of these, are they 2x2 bricks or 2-high 2x2 bricks? A couple of things like that. Or are they using 2x3s or a 2x4 and a 2x2 when they're side by side? I tried to build it exactly like the image. And if it's just basic 2x2 and 2x4 bricks, then I've built it correctly. There is one missing piece, and that is the hose for the fire truck, I think. So let me know if you got any observations or if you know where an actual inventory of this is. Nobody has it. It's disappointing. The set came out in 1998, so it's 26 years old now. There's no inventory on the side or anything like that, but I really would like to know what came with it. So apparently, if this is all that came with it, it's a giant container with not very many pieces in it. But yeah, I'm going to try to find that fire hose. I'm not 100% sure which one it is since there is no inventory, so I'm going to have to look at what fire hoses maybe came in other sets in the late 90s and get one of those. I may have one somewhere in the I got so much Duplo, it's it's crazy. But I'll probably end up buying one on Bricklink. But now I got all this extra Duplo, and I didn't need it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna get all the non-Lego parts out of it. There are some Mega Blocks, and there's this other weird one. I'm not even sure what it is. Get those out of there. But the nice thing with this truck is it's got holes in the bottom of it, which means you couldn't really store small pieces. But why would you store small pieces in it? So Duplo pieces aren't going to fall through those holes. But I was like, I'm just going to set this in the shower, in the tub, and just wash it that way and let the water drain out the bottom. So uh, it'll clean the fire truck and it'll clean the pieces at the same time. So I thought that would be something that I could do. So those are just two of the recent acquisitions in the collection. Uh, Ideas, free set, gift with purchase, and a fire truck. And again, the question to the audience, does anybody know the actual inventory? Actually, the only way I think that I could get an accurate inventory right now is to find someone who had it sealed and then open it up. I don't want to do that. I mean, I am, one side of it, the sticker was kind of got peeled off, and that's the bad thing about Goodwill is sometimes they put stickers or tape on things and they rip the things. I can't tell you how many times I've bought stuff online from them and then it got destroyed because of tape. I just wish I could send them a message that says, please don't put any tape on this. And it was kind of annoying, the package, because it was shredded paper, and for some reason they put the shredded paper inside the fire truck. Yeah, and the box was way oversized for the fire truck. Yeah, anyway, it made it all right. And oh, at the top of the fire truck, it's got the little slots where you can stack these vehicles. So there's also a school bus. I have 3 of the school buses, and I know you can stack them up. And it's the same thing you could do with this fire truck. You could stack the school bus on top of the fire truck or vice versa. And that way, when they're not playing with it, you can set it to the side. And yeah, it's ready to go. So what I want to do is wash these pieces, put what will fit in there, and then the extras will go in the personal collection. But yeah, another Duplo fire truck added to my inventory. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm wearing this green tie with the, what is this, plaid? What do you call it when you got this stripe pattern? It's the grid. You can play that. What was that game you used to play? We had to connect the dots. We used to play it in school. Where you draw the dot pattern, and then you draw a line. And then if you make the last line in a square, you put your initial in it, and then whoever filled in the most squares at the end would win. I could do that on my shirt. See you guys in the next video. I'll be in a different shirt, probably not a dress shirt, because these are hot.